Hello everybody, welcome to the Cheryl Technology channel. Thank y'all for watching my channel. Let's get into it. Now, the first thing we're going to do, we got to prepare this SSD for the VMs. So you select it by left clicking, you wipe disk, and click yes. That's the disk that I'm using. Okay, that's done. Okay, then we select it again, and we're going to initialize it because we got to get it prepared so that it can actually take the image. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to go up to, you guessed it, ZFS. We are going to create a ZFS. Now, you notice our SSD is right here in the box at the bottom. We're going to select that. We're going to name it local ProxMox, I guess. That sounds good. It's a single disk, and we want it in first order, number 1. We're going to create that. And if y'all need to pause it, you can. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go up to create a VM. And we're going to call this Ubuntu. And I did, so you do this start at boot, because I want mine to run 24/7. So if the server goes down, it comes back up, the machine will boot again. There we go. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the ISO image. We're going to select that. So this is the one I downloaded earlier. It's Ubuntu 22.01.04, which is the long-term support, LTS. We're going to click Next on that. And we're going to leave all these settings default, except for this one. This disk size, we're going to do 50 gig, just because. Sockets is 1. Cores, we're going to give it 4. That should be pretty good. And then RAM, we're going to give it 8 gig. 8 gigabytes of RAM. And then next. That looks good. Next, finish. Okay, so now, here is our virtual machine. We're going to go to our console. And we're going to start now. This will start this process up to booting. And then we're going to mount the ISO image by clicking enter. Try or install. We're going to personally install it. And as soon as this loads and comes back, we'll be right back. And we are back to the install screen right here. You can see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to click install Ubuntu. Now it's going to go through some setup where we're going to have to do a username and select the language and all that stuff. So English, US, that's good. That's the language I speak sometimes. Normal installation, that looks good. Download updates, yes, we want it to do that. So we just wanted to download all that junk in the beginning. Third-party apps, that'll be graphics and Wi-Fi and all that junk. We don't need it, but we're going to do it anyway, just because we can. Now, click continue to continue the next step, and we're going to erase the 50 gig partition that we made. We're going to erase that and install now. And it's just saying, hey, do you want to write these to the disk? Yes, we do. Continue. And then we go to the next step. And yes, we are near Denver, so we'll click continue. And then we're going to do our login info. We're going to click login automatically because we don't want to have to put it in every time. Now, if you notice here, it says use Active Directory. This may come into play at some point. Okay, so everything looks good here. If it looks good, click continue. And we wait. And we'll be back as soon as the install is complete. So then we press enter to remove. Okay. Now we're running off of pure SSD storage. In the next video, what we're going to do is we are going to run a script on this virtual machine. What it'll do is it'll install the Unify controller. So y'all look out for that next video. It'll be out soon. And until the next time, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I love y'all very much. May the Lord walk with you each and every day and bless each step you take. And until next time, people, I love you. Peace.